Okay, guys, welcome back. So, as expected, the Portuguese have landed their small force here in, I guess this would be Wales, I think. Or is, yeah, I'm guessing Wales anyways. And they didn't attack though, so we're technically still at peace with the Portuguese. I kind of don't want to scare off this force and get them to like go somewhere else. So I'm just going to train up one more unit of billmen here for the castle, and then we're just going to leave that as it is, because, again, like I don't want to outnumber them or anything and make them leave. If they're going to attack, I want them to attack here rather than like run off and attack one of these other places. Now, in France, we moved the army of Edward of Oxford over to the north of Paris. He was over here. The idea is that if a French army stands outside of Paris, I might be able to just attack it and get the garrison to come out that way rather than having to fight them behind their walls. If that doesn't work and all these forces just kind of like converge and like enter the garrison, then I'm still going to have Edward here go ahead and besiege Paris just to kind of hold those units in place, while Prince Tostig deals with these French forces here and then goes and takes Reims along with presumably this French force as well. I'm not sure what I would then do with Paris if I would just have to siege them out, because I don't think my own forces are actually really in any way superior to theirs, and we'd probably... Well, I don't know that we necessarily lose. I guess it depends on the kind of forces they have over here. Like, peasants are crap, but the armored sergeants are excellent. That was actually one of the reasons I think it was harder to take Antwerp, or that one section of wall, was because they actually had an armored sergeant unit, which is just, frankly, absurdly better than like the levy spearmen and the spear militia. We can't see the stats of them. Well, anyway, I think the mercenary spearmen that I've been recruiting actually have similar stats. You can see the armor is very nearly double that of the levy spearmen. And actually, I think it is double, but these guys have like a slight armor buff due to their increased armor icon here. So I think actually it is base value. The mercenary spearmen have double the armor, or the defense, I should say, of the levy spearmen. And I believe, again, they share the same stats as like the armored sergeants. So yeah, that's a pretty good unit. Then we have a general over here. And we have some crossbowmen. I don't know what those units are. The point is that if all these forces converge on Paris, Paris will be pretty scary to try and take. But to besiege, that would be fine, I think. In fact, if they came out of their walls and tried to fight, I think we would actually probably win that fight, because these guys actually are pretty good in an open field battle. And they've got like archer support and cavalry guarding their flanks. We've demonstrated in the past that they're not a terrible unit out in the field, but in siege battles, it's just like lambs to the slaughter. So anyway, that's our plan over here. We're going to try and do something with Paris. Or Edward is going to try and do something to either take Paris or at the very least hold it under siege, while Tostig cleans up some French forces over here and probably takes Reims as well. The only real wild card here is Milan, which, as you can see, is moving forces over here. The thing is that they're allied with France, so... kind of worried that they're actually going to go over and like attack Angers or something. Kind of heading in that direction anyways, though they might just go around it and attack somewhere else. So I did add a couple of extra spear militia units from Reims to Angers. Angers? Angiers? Whatever it is. The Angry Place. The Angry Place. And we're just going to have some replacement spear militia here. If they get like any closer, I might just throw in even more forces, like add even just more spear militia, just to try and make that a very bloody take for the Milanese. All right, so now if we head over to Egypt, the crusade is over. The Milanese have successfully completed it, which means the Pope loves them. Which is also a problem in my opinion, because it means that the Milanese will probably be much happier or much more able to attack me without the Pope stepping in and saying, no, leave them alone. and he's far more willing, or probably more ready, to give me a mission to say leave the Milanese alone. Though, to be fair, I don't actually want to go to war with the Milanese. Like, I've got the French, I've got the Spanish, I'm probably going to have the Portuguese here soon. I don't need more enemies, so if they want to just leave me alone, that would be grand. But anyway, the battle we're going to fight is to take Alexandria. We actually are now paying for this army, so we kind of need to start taking settlements down here and make the army kind of worth its weight here. So let's just go ahead and attack Alexandria. We've already got our equipment and everything here. A couple of spear units. I'm going to have to try and see if I can intercept them before they get into the settlement, because all the settlement has got is that one bodyguard. So let's just get in there and take them out. Okay, guys, and welcome to the battle. So what we've got here is basically the ladders are going to go and take the walls by themselves and seize the gate. The siege towers are just kind of put off to the side because I realized since the defenders didn't have any infantry, like, we should just be able to basically immediately take the gate with the ladders, and there shouldn't really be any issues. I do have some cavalry and some infantry off to the side here to intercept these two units before they get into the city. Didn't expect them to be quite so far over there, but oh well, I guess. The Crusader Knights should be able to intercept them on their own, frankly. But they would take probably a fair bit of casualties because those are spearmen, though I don't think they're the greatest spearmen. I think they're like various militia types. So it looks like these guys may not be able to assist them in time. Get over here, sergeants. To be honest, I think they'll reach us first. Even if it is just kind of barely. Okay, why don't we have you guys back up just a little ways? Yes, and none of the towers are firing because there's no infantry over here. I expected that, but at the same time, I keep not having full faith in my own knowledge of how taking towers and stuff in this particular game works. Come on. Oh, does the entire unit have to get up the ladder first? Oh, wait, no, it didn't. Looked like they were going to move. Okay, well, we'll just let them figure out what it is they're going to do. While these guys kind of come over here, intercept these guys. Get over here. Get over here. Alright, wavering. Defeat is a distinct possibility, which it certainly is. Alright, routing. Good. Now, you guys turn around. Oh, the spear militia are also running. Hooray!
Only half the enemy force remains.
Alright, let's have the Crusader sergeants just kind of get out of there then.
By St. George, we've captured the enemy's general. That'll teach the cowardly dog to turn tail and run. Now he can rest at our leisure.
Right, was that everyone? I do not see any enemies over here, so yeah, I guess that is everyone. Alright, you guys get over there. Okay, casualties weren't too bad, though I guess I lost more sergeants than I thought I would. Alright, so, you guys fully up here? Oh, no, actually, you guys haven't been moving at all. You guys are fully up, though, so now I assume I can tell you guys to come over here. And actually, now that I sit here and stare at this, it's probably going to be a little while before we have any more enemies to fight, so I think I'll just let you guys go now, and I'll bring you back once we've made it to the center of the settlement and are ready to take out the general here. Okay, guys, welcome back. So as you can see, we have some units of sergeants standing in front of our longbowmen here, who are now opening fire on the general and his bodyguard. And as we saw in a past battle, he seems to have decided that that means he must go after an entirely different set of units than the ones that are actually attacking him. The billmen are armor piercing, so this actually may still be fine, but still, it's kind of odd that they've made that decision. Alright, let's have these two units of sergeants move forward then. I mean, to be honest, it isn't necessarily like a terrible decision when they do that. Because, you know, we did have spearmen sitting here right in front of them, who would have caused probably quite a lot of damage if they had charged them. I guess you could say it's the AI actually being pretty smart. Alright, General, why don't you stay there actually for now? Alright, with these spearmen attacking from the back, we should be good. I was thinking of having these guys come in, but you know what? It's not really important. Oh, let's see, we have another spearman unit over here. Let's have them just kind of come in the center here as well.
Our men have slain the Saracen general. Now we must send his men running back. Behold how our cowardly foe run.
Kill as many of them as you can before they get back to the center of the settlement. Alright, there we go. So you guys, actually, why don't you come over here now? We'll have the general kind of pull through. Get over here. Billmen, get back. In fact, all of the billmen just kind of go over there. General, get in there, and now we'll have the sergeants charge in as well. There's only a few of them left, so this should be short and sweet. Assuming they stop charging and actually attack them. Come on, kill, kill! There we go.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
Alright, well that was pretty short and sweet. Or at least it probably was even more so to you guys, actually, since I probably skipped a good part of that. We did lose 37 billmen, which, I mean, they were facing a general's bodyguard, so, I mean, that's not wholly unexpected. They're a really good unit, obviously. Let's see. It was the Crusader Sergeants who did the most damage, by far. Knights did a few... Oh, right. We got prisoners caught, though. I forgot about that. I was going to say, the Knights certainly got a lot of prisoners from the units, the two spearmen units that were joining the battle. Right, but anyway, that's... Oh, wait. What settlement was this again? Alexandria? Well, whatever settlement it was, we've taken it, so let's get back to the campaign map. Alright, so now here's the question. Should we just release these guys? Well, not release these guys. Ransom. I mean, the money isn't all that much, but I guess it would be better than nothing. It would just be annoying, though, to have some more units kind of hanging out around out here. Of course, we could, I mean, there are only 2 units. We could just eliminate them pretty easily if they did stick around out here. All right, you know what? We'll just ransom, and if they accept, they accept. If they don't, they don't. Well, there. There we have it. And it was Alexandria. Yes, I thought it was. So now I assume they're going to hate our guts.
We have triumphed. God
Oh boy, do they hate our guts, even with like a full army in there. Whoa boy. All right, well, it is time to take care of the dissenters. Oh wow. Even having taken care of the dissenters and having like a full army in there, we are still not very good, to be honest. No, I have to say that's not good at all. Why would I be able to retrain these guys? Oh, armor probably. All right, but anyway, we have taken Alexandria. We'll have to make them much happier before we actually move out. I really hope this Hungarian general here doesn't attack Jerusalem. He might, though. I mean, he could be going back to Europe, which, if he is, that's going to be quite a long trek for him. But since Hungary, as I assume, still at war with Egypt, they may just kind of try and attack another Egyptian settlement, which looks like it would be Jerusalem. Yeah, they're still at war with Egypt. All right, well, anyway, regardless, that was all I wanted to show you guys for now, so I will bring you back as more of interest occurs. Okay, guys, welcome back. Well, one thing that you can clearly see has happened is that Portugal is actually attacking Caernarvon. Caernarvon. The castle here. Just kind of as we expected, and actually slightly hoped. Though I hope we're also able to actually defend it against them. I think we can. They've got one ladder. They've got one battering ram. It seems like something we should be able to defend against. But just to let you know about the things that have gone on the campaign map, we did eliminate this tiny little French force that was besieging the fort. I didn't show it to you guys. It was just quickly over and done, and so I didn't think it was worth it. But then we did have the army of Prince Tostig. Tostig. Come down here and besiege Reims, and then we had Edward besiege Paris. Looks like the French have actually brought up some more forces, so I may actually try my original strategy of attacking these guys that are outside of Paris, just so that we can, not have to sit here for 7 turns for the siege, or sieges. The garrisons, of course, are quite large, so it is also possible that they'll come out and attack, and that's kind of what I'm hoping will happen, so that we can kind of shoot them to pieces as they come out of the settlement, and, we'll have our spearmen waiting, our cavalry there to flank. Just seems like that would be the easiest way to take these 2 settlements. We cannot necessarily delay, though, because as you can see, the Milanese, those filthy Milanese, have decided that they're also going to attack us for absolutely no reason, because everyone just goes, hey, let's attack them for no reason whatsoever. So anyway, there's that battle that's going to occur at some point, and I imagine that they'll actually win it. But anyway, let's see what else. Over in Egypt, I don't think anything really has happened here. Oh, it looks like the Hungarians might actually end up fighting the Egyptians here. Oh yeah, my spy did find out there's another settlement between us and Jerusalem, but the Hungarians are fighting the Egyptians, or at war with them, I should say, so they may take Gaza. I don't know what they're going to do, to be honest. It occurs to me that since the Milanese have attacked us, we could actually try and take Cairo off of them, depending on what forces they have and what forces we have. Well, we'll consider that. We'll consider that. Oh, I really hope the French come out and attack us just so that we can take Paris and Reims without having to fight them through their walls or anything. In fact, I didn't even start building siege equipment because I was like, trying to fight my way through those big garrisons with my not exactly elite troops would be a problem. I mean, they have multiple armored sergeants in both settlements. In fact, I think Reims has like 4 or 5, so that's a big no from me. But at the same time, if I sit here and besiege them for 7 whole turns, then the Milanese are going to like absolutely just wreck my settlements. And the French may do some damage as well, because they still have, despite these 2 big forces, they also have like more troops over here. But anyway, let's get this fighting done here. Okay, guys, and welcome to the battle. As you can see, the ladders are coming up over here, so we're going to have the billmen here to hopefully take them out. I'm hoping that their battering rams prove to be as flammable as mine, even though in the past we've seen that isn't necessarily the case. But hopefully all these towers firing here will be able to set it on fire. We also have our longbowmen over here who are going to fire from over here, do some damage as well. To be honest, even if they do break down the gate, I mean, that's not the end of the world. We have billmen, and I guess we have peasant unit over here, but still, it is kind of annoying how flammable my siege equipment is and how not flammable theirs appears to be. You guys fire on them now. Since it looks like they're going to stand a little ways back here. And it looks like, yep, their battering ram is, of course, going to somehow make it. Actually, it looks like the longbowmen are having to arc. Actually, no, some of them are doing direct fire. Alright, hopefully we'll take them out pretty easily.
Battering down the gates.
Oh, I just realized that the peasants are the general unit. You guys, get back over here, please.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Whoa, why are my billmen all dying to these guys? I thought these guys would be, since they're missile units, we wouldn't have such an issue killing them. Holy crap. Holy freaking crap. Why are my guys all dying?
To arms, my lord. The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
So it has.
Infantry! Billmen! Charge!
Like, holy crap.
In our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Yes, you guys stop firing. And let's get the longbowmen off the walls now.
Hey! St. George, save us. The enemy have the wall. The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Wait, what did they take? They took the gateway? I sort of thought that my guys being here would be enough, but I guess that isn't true. Alright, longbowmen. Hurry it up.
Billmen! Charge!
It looks like they already have some units routing. That's good. Okay, you guys get on back here, I think. Should be able to fire into them, I think, if we target a unit that's in the back. Oh, they're routing. Hooray! We managed to hold the wall. Barely. I guess I need to pay more attention to those Almum whatever units those are called. I thought they were like javelin throwers, and it says that they're missile units, but they seem to do an excellent job against infantry. You guys getting over here? Good. See, just like that, I think. Oh, why don't we have you guys see if we can... Actually, will these towers still fire at them? I don't know. Oh, looks like it. Here, get on the gatehouse. Wait, what building did I just lose? Okay, let's have them fire on spear militia here, and we'll see how the shots land to see if we're killing more of our guys or if we're killing their guys. Actually, here, fire on the peasant archers. They seem to be nice and in the back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you guys doing? Just here, attack these guys here. You stop firing. You guys charge. You guys come off the wall here and attack from the rear. And these billmen are just crappy units. I actually thought they'd be a little tougher than this. Oh.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Okay, come back out of there, and we'll let the towers finish these guys off, I think. Actually, should we have the longbowmen assist as well? I think we should. Okay, longbowmen, out there you go. Let's have these guys over here. And let's have these guys kind of over here, just to make sure all of the towers are firing at the enemy. Oh, hey, they're charging forward. Actually thought they were just going to sit out there, but I guess not. Oh, they're routing. Wait. Is someone coming back, though? I don't have the victory. Oh, actually, I think I might have already gotten the victory screen earlier. Yeah, because it looks like they're all routing. Oh, no, there we go. Victory screen. Okay, someone must have been fighting, I guess. Let's go ahead and hit continue here. Survey the battlefield for a moment. I have to... Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Aha! There were peasant archers over here that I didn't notice. You guys can stop firing now. Okay, well, I guess that answers my question then. But seriously, holy smokes, didn't these billmen start off with like 120 guys, I think? And yet, I think they got their butts handed to them by spear militia and stuff. Maybe it's the armor, or defense value, I should say, because I know these guys have low defense, but they also have high attack, as well as just armor piercing, which I don't know if the armor piercing is very useful against these guys, since I don't think they have a lot of armor. Or at least that's the case with the spear militia. I really am not familiar with the stats of the Almungavars, the javelin throwing guys. At least I think they're javelin throwers. The ones that said that they were missile units, and yet they were defeating my billmen in hand-to-hand fighting. Not defeating, I guess it was an even trade. But I would think that these guys would just wipe them out, and that certainly wasn't happening. Okay, it looks like everyone's out of range, so I think we can just go ahead and end it there, since we can't chase them down.
The enemy are utterly vanquished. This is a great victory, worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Yeah, I mean, we beat them, but I don't know about all that. This is the best victory. Is this really a heroic victory? Maybe. I'm not sure what the category or the qualifications are for a heroic victory, but it certainly didn't really feel like one. All right, well, let's get back to the campaign map. Yes, the Almugavars. These guys, I think, did a pretty good amount of damage, despite being missile units, and not actually using, their missiles at any point, or at least I don't think they did. Looked like they were just fighting in hand-to-hand combat. All right, so now, I don't want to let them go, and it's definitely not worth the money. Yeah, be gone. Alright, so let's minimize that for now. Nottingham has a woodsman's guild. Well, you know what? Never mind. I'll get to all that in a minute. So now, is that army obliterated? Okay, good. Excellent. The enemy is gone. Well, except for their freaking Navy, of course, which is sticking around. But anyway, I think that was actually it for now. It looks like the French are not coming out to attack, but oh, maybe we could attack them though and trigger a fight here, which I think we would want because oh, the Milanese, they're going to attack. They're going to attack. I mean, we have a bunch of spear militia, but still, ow, 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 ow. They have a whole bunch of crossbowmen, which I think these guys are actually pretty decent hand-to-hand fighters, or at least in comparison to our spear militia, I think they are, in addition to just firing crossbows. And since we know that none of their equipment is going to be burned, because that doesn't happen to the AI, this actually seems pretty bad, to be honest. Yeah, it seems pretty bad. Anyway, all right, that's it for now, guys, though. If I decide to attack here or whatever, I'll bring you guys back once I've gone through everything else. So, I'll let you go for now.